Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how are you today? So, we've got a lot to talk about. My God. Grab your coffee. A couple pounds of chocolate. Maybe some angel food cake with strawberries and whipped cream. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. So, when I tell you there's so much going on, kids. So, I'm going to be showing you a lot of pictures of what you guys have been sending in to me, okay? And then we're going to get into the nitty-gritty, okay? First, I want to bring to your attention, I want to do another series, okay? The last series that I did was on Sarajevo, and you guys really liked it. So, the next series that I want to do, and I'll leave the link in the description box below on where you can buy this book. Okay, I buy all of my books at thriftbooks.com, and these books are used, okay, but I mean they're in very good condition, so it's not like you're buying anything with ripped out pages, stuff like that, okay. And this next series that I want to do is on the Great Depression, okay. So this book is called We Had Everything But Money. So I would really like to do another series on the Great Depression, okay? So it's more than likely going to be more than 5 episodes, but, you know, the Great Depression is very detailed. So, and what we're going to be going through in this country is very relatable to what they went through. Does that make sense? Okay, so, oh, and if you haven't signed up for our newsletter yet, please do so. Get a hold of me and Trish, okay, and we'll get you set up, all right? Anyways, I was just talking to one of my subscribers, okay, and she said, hey, she said, I just wanted to let you know I'm out doing some stocking up, and I'm at Walmart's. And they limited me to 150 items at the checkout. Would not let me purchase more than 150 items. I've been hearing other people saying that it's happening to them, and I've not experienced it myself firsthand. This is the first time. Thought you would want to thought you would want to know and keep you posted on what's going on. So I said, oh my God. I said, can I mention this in today's video? She's like, yeah, absolutely. So thanks, honey. All right. Wow. It's just absolutely freaking ridiculous what's going on. So if this is happening to you, let me know, okay? I know where she's at. She's in Pennsylvania. But, you know, I'm not going to say who it is, you know what I mean? Because I value you guys, your privacy, you know what I mean? But if you ever want me to get anything out there, okay, just know that I will never say, this is who it was, you know what I mean? I value your privacy. Just let me know what happened, and around about where you are, I will never give it an exact location. Be like, I live in this county of this state, okay, because counties are huge, you know what I mean? Or I live close to like a major city in this state, you know what I mean? And I'll get the information out there. No worries. I will never disclose who you are, okay? So anyway, these pictures that I'm going to be posting, okay, this one comes from a woman who lives in Central Texas. And she said, I wanted to show you a couple of screenshots I took from local favorites that are in trouble because of these shortages. These are two different food trucks that serve my city. One of them is completely shut down because they can't get enough products to stay open. So sad for the loss of income for the owners. This is just another reason to be prepared and stock up now while food is still available. Thanks for all you do. Well, thank you, sweetheart. So I'm going to put those pictures in right now for you. Okay, hang on. And then this one was sent to me. I don't know, like city, state, or anything like that, because she didn't disclose. So she said, me and my mom went out today to stop at gas station. Okay, they were shopping, and they went to Shell gas station. It was $4.09 a gallon. Other gas stations around the same area, $3.37, $3.55. We drove around. We ended up not getting gas. It's getting insane. Here, it's climbing and climbing every single day. It almost seems like it jumps 10 cents a day. It's not even going week by week now. It's like it's going up every single day. So I'd like to keep track of the gas prices around the country as well. So, if you want to submit some pictures to me, email me, okay? I love to see this kind of stuff. And plus, it helps people in our community stay up to date on what's going on, okay? So I will put this picture in right now for you guys, okay? So these pictures were sent to me, and this is cool. Then, oh heck, I love it. So they are building something outside of their home, which I love. She said this is phase 1 of our 12 by 23 outdoor canning kitchen. Oh. It will be equipped to run off of propane, butane, wood, and electricity with a built-in DIY well system for water. Hopefully, will be completed by Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness gracious, yes. This is gorgeous. I love it. This is an idea that everyone should jump on if you have the ability to do so. No kidding. I absolutely adore this. Wow, I wish I had the ability to build something like this. I really do. It's gorgeous. I love it. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so this is Southeast Texas. Bussies. I never can pronounce things correctly. I'm terrible. It's a very popular convenience store chain in Texas is having a shortage on drinking cups. These pictures were taken in Baytown, Texas. These pictures were taken also, there's more pictures that were taken in Beaumont, Texas at a Walmart. And finally, look at the huge stock of boxes filled with toys and games at the same Walmart. Okay, so I'm going to put these pictures in now. So they have an overabundance of toys and games, but no food. Priorities, Walmart. Priorities. Okay? I'll put those pictures in for you. Hang on. Okay, so these pictures were sent in, and she said, I live in Inverness, not far from you. I took these pictures on Monday. We have been blessed so far by not seeing the shortages that a lot of the country has been already been experiencing, but sadly, it's starting to show for us as well. Yeah, I know. Uh, Florida really hasn't been seeing a lot of shortages, but now it's really starting to kick into high gear around here. It really is. So I don't know if it's because of what we call snowbird season. It's when the northerners come down here for their half of year to live in their winter homes. But I also believe it's just because people have woken up. When we go into stores nowadays, people are not just piddling around and buying one or two of items anymore. They're literally buying stuff now. So I will put those pictures in for you right now. Now this image, this image right now is what has been circulating, and I've seen this myself. It's some of the restaurants around here that I follow on Instagram are posting this, and I've seen this myself, okay? The Yelp, you know what Yelp is, what, right? YELP. Reviews for restaurants around here are slowly going down, either on quality of food or prices. You know what? It's not the restaurant's fault that the prices are going up, and it's not so much the quality of food that's going down. It's really not. It's not like the chef is or the cook. It's not their fault, okay? It's not like their skill has gone down. It's not it at all. It's really not. We work with what we deal with. You know what I mean? We work with what we have. Sucks, man. You know, don't leave bad reviews just because of prices going up. It's not the restaurant's fault. If they're paying more, guess what? We got to pay more. It's called inflation. Oh boy. Okay, I'll put this in. Hang on. Okay, and then a subscriber just sent me this, but I'm not going to post or put the picture in only because it shows her full name, okay? And, you know, I would never do that to her. So she said, I went to my local Meijer, and that's MEIJER, and found these limits. Also saw limit 6 on spices. You can only buy 6 spices? Limit 4 on cans of fruit. Limit 2 on paper towel. 2 on toilet paper. But it was front loaded. So it was, okay. Stacked 1 or 2 high. But looking behind it was bare shelves. There were canning jars, but no flat lids. Oh, by the way, I'm in northern Ohio. Okay, so it was leveled out. Nothing behind it, but stacked too high. And they're putting limits on spices now. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Oh boy, thank you, sweetheart, she just sent this to me just seconds ago, and it came up in my email just like that. So thank you. I won't put the screenshot in because it has her full name on it. You know, privacy issues. I won't do that. Holy smoke-a-rama. Holy smoke-a-rama. All right. So Oh my goodness gracious, the things that is. Okay, so now let's talk about this. Okay, so aluminum makers, okay, sound the alarm about a U.S. magnesium shortage. Okay, there's a widening scarcity of essential raw materials for aluminum, okay, that's used to make automobiles and building supplies, that threatens to worsen the supply squeeze that already has pushed U.S. prices close to all-time highs. Metalco, and that's Matalco Incorporated, okay? They are the largest U.S. producer of aluminum billet, is warning customers it may curtail output and ration deliveries as soon as next year amid a magnesium shortage. Magnesium is used to harden aluminum alloys. Difficult to source supplies of other raw materials and soaring natural gas prices are adding to the challenges. Metalco said in a letter to customers obtained by Bloomberg News. Okay. Now, Alcoa, and that's ALCOA, okay, they are the largest U.S. maker of raw aluminum, also voiced concerns about magnesium scarcity and has been seeing so-called, here we go, ready? Force majeure declarations by some suppliers. Now, force majeure clauses are embedded in sales contracts to allow suppliers to suspend deliveries owing to circumstances outside of their control. In the last several weeks, magnesium availability has dried up, and we have not been able to purchase our required magnesium units for all of 2022. The purpose of this note is to provide this advanced warning that if the scarcity continues, and especially if it becomes worse, Metalco may need to curtail production in 2022, resulting in allocations to our customers. Metalco and Alcoa, and that's that ALCOA, both noted that silicon also is in short supply. That shortage, sparked by production cuts in China, sent prices up 300% in less than 2 months. Aluminum billets can't be produced without magnesium and silicon, which are essential hardeners for alloys. So, kids, what did we learn? This is not the only companies declaring force majeure. Other companies have claimed force majeure already in the United States. Oh. Wow. All right. Yeah. Things are getting very ugly when it comes to businesses, like large businesses, especially businesses that have to do with aluminum, because you know as well as I do, it's not just automobiles that use aluminum, okay? It's canned goods, okay? It's the number 10 cans, like Augustin Farms, For Patriot Supply, okay? Things like that. Your soda. Things like that, okay? Things are good. It's not. So, here's something else. All right. Now, this. When I heard about this, I was like, oh. This is going overboard. Okay, and I just found out about this. Okay, so I because I don't live out in California, and a lot of us don't live out in California, but for those of you that live out in California, man, do I feel bad for you. No kidding. Los Angeles Police Department has directed its officers to collect the social media information of every civilian they interview, including individuals who are not arrested or accused of a crime, according to records shared with The Guardian. Copies of the field interview cards that police complete when they question civilians reveal that LAPD officers are instructed to record a civilian's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and other social media accounts alongside basic biographical information. An internal memo further shows that the police chief, Michael Moore, told employees that it was critical to collect the data for use in investigation. Stormy, your religion. Investigations, arrests, and prosecutions, and warned that supervisors would review cards to ensure they were complete. This is disgusting. So, make sure you're not putting anything weird on your Instagram. Or even doing anything weird in your text messages. Don't be sending no naked selfies to anybody. You know what I mean? I mean, who the hell does that anyway? But I'm just saying. Jeez. That's really stepping over the boundaries, man. Oh, I'm going to interview you, even though you haven't been, no crime has been committed, but give me your phone. I want to see what you're doing on Facebook. Excuse you? Nay. And now this, I'm going to just leave the link so you can watch the video, because I won't put the video in my video. You know what I mean? 88 banks have closed in one day in Ireland because they're turning into a cashless society. Yeah, so I don't know much about this other than what I have seen the news coverage for, like video-wise. Okay, so I'll leave the link in the description box along with all the other links. Okay, so yeah, I know, but listen, I know. So then, here's something for all of us card holders, okay, that have an American Express, okay. This was sent to me by a subscriber who is a card holder, okay. She said, I got a letter today stating that my terms of service have changed regarding the cash advance. It was a general letter to card holders, as I've never done a cash advance to my memory, and certainly not in the USA. I called to verify because you could do a cash advance for all sorts of risky and vice-ridden things. Digital currency, casino gaming chips, racetrack wagers, and similar online betting transactions. They were writing to you to say you cannot do this anymore for precious metal coins or bullion and digital precious metal products. So now American Express is stopping you from buying silver and gold. How nice. Seems like a reversal of sense. Oh yeah, it is. All this reminds me of a few years ago when one or more of the big five banks wanted people to remove gold and precious metals from their deposit boxes. I think this is leading to something, but what? She says, P.S. I went to Walmart yesterday. Butterball turkeys and another brand were overflowing for roughly $35. I believe they were 15-pounders. Oddly, my brother went to real grocery store last week and was told he'd have to order now for November delivery. I checked for Mountain Dew 24 packs and they had only 4 at the price of $7.98. I have a feeling that once those 4 are gone, the next shipment will be higher. I only buy 3 different food items at Walmart, and my visits aren't very frequent. I assume the coffee shortage, once it hits, would affect chocolate too. There have been no bags of little Hershey chocolates for the last 3 weeks. Huh. Okay. Well, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very much for letting us know about that. And I just received this email. She said, good morning. Just a quick update. I went to the post office this morning and there was a huge sign, to use cash, you must have exact change. We're going to hell in a handbasket. Yeah. All right, guys, that's all for this video. Stay safe, stay positive, keep prepping. And as always, fearless.